So what happened when I decided to go dairy-free for a week? Let me tell you all about it. So when I was on a standard Western diet, I had gas all the time. Switching to carnivore, that went away pretty much all of the time. Occasionally I would have it, but nowhere near what I had when I ate the standard American diet. So a few weeks ago, I was eating my carnivore chicken salad for lunch, and I did it for 2 weeks. And all of a sudden, I had gas again. So I got to thinking, huh, maybe the dairy was causing this. So I decided to do a week of dairy free to see what would happen when I cut out dairy. And lo and behold, gas went away. So now I know that the dairy that I was eating was causing gas. But I had a couple of other interesting developments with cutting out dairy that I would have never thought would have occurred. The first one was I didn't get tired at night. Normally, if I've eaten dairy that night, I get tired and will fall asleep on a couch for about an hour. And I never really put two and two together until this past week when I cut out dairy. I didn't have a night where I fell asleep, regardless of how hard I worked. So that was an interesting one. So apparently the sugar in the dairy causes me to get drowsy at night and I fall asleep on the couch. But the really interesting one, and this one just blows my mind. I would have never have thought that this would have anything to do with dairy. So with the work that I do, I replace and install heating, air conditioning, and plumbing equipment. So yesterday we had a very large boiler that we had to replace. And it took 4 of us to get this beast down into the basement. And like I said, normally when I do something of that size, the next day I'm sore all over. So I go to bed that night expecting, to wake up and my muscles be achy and just sore from dealing with this massive boiler. But the weird thing was, I didn't have any pain this morning. None. None of my muscles were sore. Yeah, it was weird because I've never done a boiler before and not woken up sore the next morning. So I got to wonder, does dairy have something to do with my muscle recovery? I always thought that I tolerated dairy pretty well. I was raised on it. I drank raw milk. But apparently anything other than raw milk is causing problems. And if you're the type of person that just has some weird stuff that's happening with you, I would encourage you to try giving up dairy for a week. See what happens. You might find that there's some interesting results that you get out of the pasteurized and homogenized dairy that you wouldn't get out of the raw dairy. That's some food for thought for you, no pun intended. I hope this gives you some inspiration to kind of do a little bit of experimenting on your own. If you have gone dairy free, what did you find out? Did you have similar results? What were your results compared to what I've found? I'd be interested in seeing that. Thanks for watching. Give me a like, subscribe so you know when I'm putting out a new video. Have a great day.